Clockwise, we got over here a petroglyph of a jellyfish. You can see the little circular face and the tentacles going down below it. You can also notice a little emoji over there. The Tainos discovered emojis about 500 years before we did. For you guys that might not be seeing this, that is this little face over here. There's a frowny face. Somebody had a bad time swimming with Mr. Jellyfish, so they tried to let their friend know with that emoji. Over here we got the cacique, the chieftain of the tribe. You can see his head, below that his torso, his outstretched arms, his headdress, and even his feet. Down below his feet are his people. Got some faces down there in admiration of him. And usually they're really good at drawing circular faces, but in this area they drew some in the shape of almonds, looking like E.T. had come to visit. Over here we've got a fertility symbol. This replicates the female body anatomy down below their waist. We've got two holes here, and the upper hole has their symbol for water. This little swirly hole over here is a wet hole. Over this way is the most intricate one in the cave with all these beautiful switchbacks. We don't know which one, what that was meant to describe, but the people of the Taino came originally from the Orinoco's area of Venezuela, so the Amazonian region. It's quite possible they saw some of the Incans, Aztecs, and Mayans artwork that looks quite similar to that. A lot of their architecture looked like that. All right, moving on up here, high on this wall over here, that little notch in that wall is like a seat. I'm trying to zoom in on that a little bit. There we go, 2x. I don't know if you guys can see, but that's like a little seat up there. It's believed that the Taino juveniles would compete for that. The young men are filled with testosterone. They like to compete about everything. And we believe they would try to compete for that seat of power high on that hill, playing king of the castle or king of the hill or chieftain of the tribe, whatever you want to call it. Where you guys are about to go, guys, in this little thing over here, this little chimney, this is where I like to do couples therapy with people. I'm going to pop in here just real quick. We got another petroglyph in there, and it's a little echo chamber. There's a nice little echo in here, a little reverberation, and up top a big beautiful skylight. I usually have couples pop in here and shout at each other and get all their grievances out, or just sing a tune or hum or something, and then we go over to the watery area. To get you guys your bearings, we just started in that area over there. That's where I was showing you the petroglyphs. You see this young couple coming through the wall over here. This is where I go around here, up across the rocks, and up on what I call Pride Rock. Now, from Pride Rock, I usually photograph people over in that general area over there. Outside of that window is where we were photographing that thing that looked like a face. Sometimes water will come blasting in there like a big giant fire hose. But from here now, we can get a good view of the bee's nest. I don't know if you, oh boy, that sun is really bright. I don't know if you guys can see that. We got a big old bee's nest right there. So we got not only the bats, but the bees and the birds in this area. And now you can see all those beautiful colors of the water. Oh, here comes a big old blast. Look at those bubbles coming out. That's that underwater, watery hole of death. That's where we stay away from. Down here, we got a few places where drips are dropping off the ceiling, creating all this erosion, making all these pockets in the ceiling that will eventually be homes for bats. And that's what creates all this erosion. This is like a big giant cavity in our teeth, eroding away from the inside out. Down a little bit further, I'm going to stop the recording. I'm going to head down here. I want to show you guys something in that corner over there. Over here, we got all these seeds, by the way. That's Pride Rock over there. Hey, buddy, wave to me real quick. Hey, all right. You guys are up there outside the window. We've come over here, gone across the rock, and now down in here in this area over here, I got all these seeds that have been brought up here by the waves and the water. You can see there's still some water over in that area, but it lifts all these up and deposits them in this area, and you can see this abundance of seeds. I'm going to take you over here and show you that little spot where the drip is in just a second. There we go. That's it right there. Guys, this is almost in the shape of Puerto Rico. That little green, I don't know if you can see the outline of that, and a little drip just dropped off of that. That cave has the drip, and you can see all those beautiful little pockets underneath. There's another one over in that range over there. And that's pretty much all I got to show you guys. There's a little tide pool over here that I'll normally grab a handful of water from before I head on out of here.